In this video, we are going to learn how to solve addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of complex numbers easily with Casio calculator. Now, after going through this video, you will be able to solve addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of complex numbers easily with Casio Fx-991 ES Plus calculator in a matter of seconds, especially for multiple choice questions. So stay with me till the end of this video. Okay, let's begin. Let's look at the examples I have here and solve them together. Example 1 here says solve in bracket 4 plus 5i plus in bracket 3 minus 2i. So we are asked to find the addition of these complex numbers, and these are our options. So right now, let's bring the Casio calculator and solve this problem together. Okay, the first thing you are meant to do is to put the calculator in complex mode. And to do that, you press this mode button and go for category 2, which stands for complex. You press 2. So once you do it, it will indicate here that the calculator is now in complex mode. So after this step, the next thing you are meant to do will be to start imputing these values in the calculator. So let's begin. We have there in brackets 4 plus 5i. To bring an I in a calculator, we press this ENG button. So we close the brackets plus in brackets 3 minus 2i. We close the brackets. So let's press equal to and see what we get as an answer. 7 plus 3i. So the answer to this question is option D, which is 7 plus 3i. It's very, very simple. Okay, let's solve example 2 now, which is the subtraction aspect of this topic. Okay, there it says solve in bracket 4 plus 7i, we close the brackets, minus in brackets 2 minus 5i, we close the bracket. So let's press equal to and see what we get as an answer. 2 plus 12i. So the answer to this question is option B, which is 2 plus 12i. Very, very simple. So let's go into the multiplication aspect of this topic. So which is example 3 we are going to solve now. So it says given that m1 equals 6 plus 9i and m2 equals 10 minus 4i, calculate the product of m1 and m2. So let's solve this problem together now. And this is how you represent it in the calculator. So you open brackets. So there we have 6 plus 9i, you close the bracket, you open another bracket. So there we have 10 minus 10 minus 4i, you close the bracket. So this is how you present it. Let's press equal to now and see what we get as an answer. 96 plus 66i. So the answer to this question is option A, 96 plus 66i. So this is how you can solve the multiplication aspect of it. Let me show you. If you do it this way, let me remove these brackets now. If you do it this way, you get a wrong value. If you do this way, you get a wrong value. Let's press equal to now and see what we will get. 6 plus 86i, so it gave us a wrong value. So you have to follow the initial process I used to solve it, to solve multiplication aspect of complex numbers, their questions and all that. So that's it for the multiplication. Let's now do the division aspect of it. So it says there, let P1 equals 5 plus 3i and P2 equals 2 plus 7i. Evaluate P1 over P2. So in fashion, you make use of this button. So the numerator values are 5 plus 3i, while the denominator values are 2 plus 7i. So let's press equal to now. 31 over 53 minus 29 over 53i. So the answer to this question is option A. So this is basically how you can solve addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of complex numbers with Casio calculator easily in a matter of seconds, especially for multiple choice questions. We are going to learn how to solve arguments and modulus of complex numbers easily with Casio calculator. Now, after going through this video, you'll be able to solve arguments and modulus of complex numbers with Casio Fx-991 ES Plus calculator easily in a matter of seconds, especially for multiple choice questions. So stay with me till the end of this video. Okay, let's begin. Let's look at the examples I have here and solve them together. Example 1 here says, find the arguments of the complex number defined by z equals 5 plus 3i. And these are our options. So right now, let's bring the Casio calculator we use to solve this problem together. Okay, the first thing we are going to do will be to put the calculator in complex mode. And to do that, you press this mode button and go for category 2, which represents complex. So once you do it, it will indicate here that the calculator is now in complex mode. So after this step, the next thing you will do will be to find the arguments of the complex number. And to do that with the calculator, you start by pressing Shift, then this button 2. When you look at the button 2 closely on your calculator, you see complex on top, so you press the button 2. So once you do it, you see these options. Option 1 here stands for argument, option 2 stands for conjugate. Since we are looking for arguments, so we go for option 1. So you press 1. So once you do it, you will then impute these values 5 plus 3i in these brackets. So we have there 5 plus 3i. To bring out I in the calculator, you press ENG button. So once you press it, you close the brackets, press equal to after closing the bracket, and see what you get as an answer. So we have 30.96. When you approximate this value, you get 31. So our answer to this question is 31 degree. It's as simple as that. So that's it for arguments of a complex number. So right now, let's look at how to solve modulus of a complex number. So let's look at example 2, which is under modulus of a complex number. It says, determine the modulus of the complex number given that z equals 2 plus 4i. So right now, we are going to bring the calculator and solve this problem together. Know that whenever you're asked to find the modulus of a complex number, you're asked to find the square root of the square of the numbers. So let's solve this problem together now. Let me show you what I mean by what I said. So look at how you will solve this problem. You press square root of 2 plus square of 4. So this is what I meant with what I said. Note that you don't have to include the I sign when solving modulus. You don't have to include it. If you include it, you get a wrong value as an answer. So you don't have to include it. So let's press equal to now and see what we will get as an answer. 2 with 5. So the answer to this question is option C, which is 2 with 5. Very, very simple. So with this, we have come to the end of this class. Note, once you finish solving, you have to remove the calculator from complex mode, and to do that, you clear the calculator. To clear, you press shift button 9 and follow the instruction. And to clear, or press 3 and press equal to. So we have cleared the calculator. Very important. So we have come to the end of this class. So learn something interesting from this video. If you are new to the channel, show you the subscribe button for more videos like this. Also like, share and comment on this video. Tell me how you feel from what I have learned from this class. If you seem to have any specific questions to ask, feel free to leave your question in the comment section below, and I will be sure to give you a response. Thanks for watching. I will see you in my subsequent video.